Today on the Hidden Trail Sea-Doo Pro Watercross National Tour presented by Jetlift, Round 3 from beautiful Reno, Tahoe, USA in the city of Sparks, Nevada is underway. We're close to mid-season and anything can happen as the battle for the national championship tightens up. Will the elevation play a factor in racing today? We'll find out. With the Sierra Nevada mountains and Lake Tahoe as a backdrop, this race location is one of a kind. We'll tour the area and show you what you can expect. Hang on tight. Pro Watercross starts now. Welcome to the Hidden Trail Sea-Doo Pro Watercross National Tour presented by Jetlift. We're here for round number 3 in beautiful Sparks, Nevada. Let's see what we can expect today.
We're here in Sparks, just outside of Reno in Nevada. Great venue, great weather, ready to go.
We're out here this nice fine week and out here looking for potential recruits for tomorrow's future in the Air Force. I'm used to seeing jets going pretty fast, but watching those jet skis is pretty amazing the way they fly across that water. Yes, sir.
Conditions this weekend are the exact polar opposite to the first 2 rounds that we had in Florida. So this weekend, flatter water, a lake race, not the ocean.
Here's going to be pretty flat. It never really gets too rough here unless the wind picks up, nothing like the ocean. So we had to change up the ski handling wise and, kind of change up our power band and stuff on it just to fit this lake.
Well, I'm going to say the first 2 races were about survival, staying on the ski. Not so much speed was a factor as opposed to now. You're on a flat track and the elevation up there, we're at about 6,000 feet. So it's going to run havoc on everybody's skis. It's kind of the equalizer for everybody.
Higher elevation, the skis lose a lot of power and the whole setup changes. So a lot of riders are going to be adding compression to their skis to try and get that bottom end power again for the acceleration out the turns.
The middle of the track's always the roughest spot since everyone's going around the outside and stuff, so the inside split's always rougher, but sometimes a little bit faster, so it's just kind of preparing and figuring out which split you want to do and what handling package really.
Let's take you inside Pro Watercross and preview the track here in Sparks, Nevada.
Here we go. We're on board with Dustin Matsouras in the Ski GP class. Right out of the start, it's a long straightaway, what we like to call a no-lift zone. Then onto the back section of the track into a huge sweeping right turn that leads you into a sharp right to the split section. Let's check in with Kelly Smith to see what he had to say.
I think in order to pass today, you're going to have to really nail the split section. The split was really fair and evenly timed yesterday, so I think really to get around somebody, you're going to have to play it smart on maybe the rest of the track and nail every turn.
Out of the split section is the finish line that leads to a left turn into a right turn onto the left side of the track. A high speed but technical part of the track. A sharp right into a sweeping left turn. Then a hard right. Slight left and onto the back section of the track. Very high speeds coming across this back section. Wide open for 7 seconds. And that's a lap here in Sparks.
We're about to find out who's feeling lucky today. But before we get to that, let's look back at round 2 in Pensacola, Florida.
In the Pro-Am Runabout stock class, the skis right off the showroom floor are off. Billy Dearman on the green and white ski got out front early, followed by Jeff Dykowski. But here comes King D. Dustin Farthing on the hunt. King D chases down Dykowski on the backstretch, then sets sights on Dearman. Farthing reels Dearman in like bait. Farthing took the overall, followed by Tim Ducat in second, and Billy Dearman in third.
Sea-Doos are working really well, and it feels good to be back out here. And obviously, the surf is one of my strong suits, and be out there and on the new 300 works really well.
In the Sport GP class, 13 of the fastest are off to do battle. Lots of tight battles took place. Number 72, Johnny Smith, looked fast all weekend, while Kelly Smith battled the surf to try and stay on his machine. Billy Dearman had a close encounter as well, but there was no stopping this man, Sam Nemi, as he took first in all 3 motos. Congrats to Sam.
Tim Judge Motorsports. The guy builds some amazing engines. He's made me fast all year long. The Whamilton hole has been amazing, hooking up and handling really, really well. It makes my job a lot easier having that power and that handling.
Time now for the big boys, the Pro-Am Runabout GP, the fastest machines on water. And the chase begins as Dustin Farthing gets out front, followed by Brian Baldwin. Baldwin rode hard all weekend and took first in Moto 2, while Erminio Iantasca had a great weekend overall, finishing in third. But the weekend belonged to Dustin Farthing as he took the overall in Pensacola. Congrats, Dustin. In the Pro-Am Ski GP class, it was an intense weekend of racing. Dustin Matsouras took the overall with a 3rd, 2nd, and 5th place finish. Followed by Tyrone Matsouras for a hard-fought 3rd place. Here's how the rest finished out in the Pro-Am Ski GP class.
Can't wait to see more of the action and what's going to happen today. There's still more to come. You're watching the Hidden Trail Sea-Doo Pro Watercross National Tour. Stay tuned.
Still ahead on Pro Watercross, we go green and highlight the first 2 motos of racing and set the stage for the final. Tour beautiful Sparks, Nevada, an hour outside Lake Tahoe and a neighbor to Reno. We'll show you what Sparks and the area has to offer, no matter the season. And meet Mark Gomez, a racer, freestyler, and Hollywood stuntman.
Pro Watercross is brought to you by Hidden Trails Motorsports, Sea-Doo, Jetlift, Shark Energy, Reno Tahoe USA, and the City of Sparks. Visit renotahoe.com. And by these fine sponsors.
For those who pledge allegiance to life, liberty, and the endless pursuit of a damn good time, we have one suggestion. Find your passion in Reno Tahoe USA. All seasons, 1,000 reasons. Visit renotahoe.com.
Here comes the fun with Sea-Doo. From the affordable Sea-Doo Spark to the ultimate in comfort, luxury, and performance. Fun starts at just $51.99, plus other great offers in store. Visit your Sea-Doo dealer today.
Get your new Sea-Doo today at Hidden Trails Motorsports.
For those who pledge allegiance to life, liberty, and the endless pursuit of a damn good time, we have one suggestion. Find your passion in Reno Tahoe USA. All seasons, 1,000 reasons. Visit renotahoe.com.
Here comes the fun with Sea-Doo. From the affordable Sea-Doo Spark to the ultimate in comfort, luxury, and performance. Fun starts at just $51.99, plus other great offers in store. Visit your Sea-Doo dealer today.
Get your new Sea-Doo today at Hidden Trails Motorsports.
Welcome back to the Hidden Trails Sea-Doo Pro Watercross National Tour presented by JetLift. Let's take a quick peek at some of the qualifying rounds and see what's going to happen as we get ready for the finals.
In the Sport GP class, Denny Janeway from Redding, California on a Sea-Doo was out front early, going for gold, taking first in Moto 1 and second in Moto 2. Meanwhile, number 13, Sam Nemi from Cooper City, Florida, looked fast the entire weekend. Last year's national champion Billy Dearman had engine troubles and had to pull off the track. And don't count out Kelly Smith, as he finished second in the first moto and third in the second. The Pro-Am Runabout GP class was an exciting one. Dustin Farthing aboard his highly modified Sea-Doo got out front and stayed there. While Trey Frame gave chase on his Hidden Trails Sea-Doo, trying to reel Farthing in, followed by Tim Neff from Noblesville, Indiana. In the qualifying rounds for Pro-Am Ski GP, the Matsuris brothers looked hot in both motos, leading 1 and 2. Tyron Matsuris took first in Moto 2, while Dustin took first in Moto 1. B-Rock Brock Austin rode hard with a third in Moto 2. In the qualifying motos for Pro-Am Runabout Box Stock class, it was a tight battle between 149 Tim Ducat and 110 Troy Snyder. One racer you can't count out is Dustin Farthing, as he motored to first in both motos, while Tim Ducat on a Sea-Doo took second and fourth.
The final motos are right around the corner, so hang on tight. But first, let's take a quick look at what Sparks Nevada has to offer.
Round 3 of the Pro Watercross National Tour lands in Reno, Sparks, Nevada at the picturesque Sparks Marina. Reno, Tahoe, USA. There are countless facets to this unique and scenic destination, a place where the nation's largest alpine lake meets the biggest little city in the world. It's a dichotomy of nature versus urban fun. It's where the Sierra Nevada provides a dramatic mountain backdrop to a vibrant urban nightlife with first-class hotels, dining, and entertainment. And where one of our nation's most beautiful natural wonders, Lake Tahoe, is just a 30-minute drive away. It's paradise for outdoor enthusiasts who want to experience life to its fullest. Mountain biking, hiking, fishing, off-roading, countless water sports, rock climbing, world-class golf and skiing, and just about anything in between. Just name the sport. It's home to the massive Golden Eagle Sports Complex in Sparks, a 100-acre facility with 1.4 million square feet of artificial turf. It's the capital of unique special events, some being the world's largest, or the world's only, like the National Championship Air Races, the only air racing event of its kind in the world, and the Great Reno Balloon Race, the world's largest free hot air balloon event. Or Hot August Nights, the largest nostalgia celebration of cars and rock and roll. Yes, the U.S. Open of Watercross is a perfect fit for this compelling destination, and that's why the pro watercross athletes love competing here.
Stay tuned, we'll be back with even more action.
Up next on Pro Watercross, meet Mark Gomez, a freestyle athlete, racer, and Hollywood stuntman, defining the limits of gravity. Also, find out how these racers keep their watercraft looking good.
Now let's introduce you to Mark Gomez, a racer, a freestyler, a man that has no limits, especially when it comes to Hollywood.
Hey guys, my name is Mark Gomez, pro freerider, freestyle, and pro racing this year. Way back when, I grew up watching an old movie called Jet Dreams when I was a kid. Loved it, always loved jet skiing. Stand-up jet skiing was awesome. A friend of ours fixed up the jet ski. Man, from there, when I rode that first time, I knew that was something I wanted to do for the rest of my life. Got my driver's license at 16, got a tow hitch on my Honda Accord, put a trailer on it with my 550 and was out there every weekend. Worked at a jet ski shop for about 10 years, just working to learn, and one thing led to another, started networking, talking to guys, starting with free riding, led to racing, then there's freestyle at those events, and I like freestyle, messing around at the lake. So started progressing in there, and then with sponsorships and equipment, and everything just has built and built and built. So a few years ago, I went to Universal Studios Hollywood. There's the Waterworld live stunt show there. It's been going on for about 25 years. And I got a chance to do a commercial, and that led to me getting into the Screen Actors Guild, which made me eligible to work under Clay Cullen, stunt director. I did the movie I Am No. 4, it's a DreamWorks film. At the beginning of the movie, do some jet skiing. It was a super rad experience. That then made me, I got a little bit of a Hollywood resume together, applied and auditioned for the Waterworld live stunt show, and fast forward now, I'm about 5 years, been working with them part-time, and get to perform at that show as one of the bad guys, and it's a blast. I get to work with a really big ensemble of stunt riders and stunt performers, and it's awesome. Just been dedication, really. I've loved this sport so much, and I enjoy the challenge of it. Racing's it's a blast because it's not really just who's got the fastest ski. It's that mental, physical stamina that you have to bring into the game that's more unique and more challenging than free ride and freestyle. I'm really thankful. I couldn't do any of this. I'm living my dream thanks to all my sponsors. and I'm excited. I'm just taking on this year. It's overwhelming, 25 events in 12 months, 9 different countries. It's definitely the gnarliest year of jet skiing in my life, and from where I started 12 years ago as a kid in high school, just aspiring to just even maybe race or maybe do freestyle, to what I'm doing today, it's insane. And I'm, again, beyond thankful for all my sponsors and family and friends that support me. I'm living the dream, and it's awesome.
Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen, your champion here at Sparks. Give it up for Mark Gomez, freestyle champ.
Mark Gomez truly is the quintessential athlete. Don't you go away. It's time now for us to head down to the pits as we get our tech tip, brought to you by Squatch and Jack Links.
Hey, what's up guys? My name is Mark Gomez here at Pro Watercross Round 3 in Sparks, Marina, Nevada. Got my ski here, and hey, we ride jet skis. We go out there, we make them look good. This is a running billboard of all the great people that take care of me, so I want to keep it clean. I want to make it look as good as it possibly can. Who helps me with that better than Jet Renew products? They've got a full range of things, everything from wetsuit cleaners to everything about water spot removers, dust lifters, and quick shine. But because of all the dust and contaminants that get on the skis, you don't want to go just rubbing all that dust into the skis. So my weapon of choice for this weekend is the dry wash, which is a bit of a little bubble bath. Spray it on, lifts up all the dirt, wipe it with your microfiber. We have a nice, clean, almost pretty much perfect polish once we're done. Jet Renew products are awesome, safe, environmentally friendly, and they work great on all watercraft equipment, ATV, UTV, boats, anything that you need, any application, and more. So take a look at Jet Renew today and get all your products that you need.
Still ahead, the final motos are gearing up and ready. Who comes out on top in round 3? Find out next on Pro Watercross.
For those who pledge allegiance to life, liberty, and the endless pursuit of a damn good time, we have one suggestion. Find your passion in Reno, Tahoe, USA. All seasons, 1,000 reasons. Visit RenoTahoe.com.
Here comes the fun with Sea-Doo. From the affordable Sea-Doo Spark to the ultimate in comfort, luxury, and performance. Fun starts at just $51.99, plus other great offers in store. Visit your Sea-Doo dealer today.
Get your new Sea-Doo today at Hidden Trails Motorsports.
For those who pledge allegiance to life, liberty, and the endless pursuit of a damn good time, we have one suggestion. Find your passion in Reno, Tahoe, USA. All seasons, 1,000 reasons. Visit RenoTahoe.com.
Here comes the fun with Sea-Doo. From the affordable Sea-Doo Spark to the ultimate in comfort, luxury, and performance. Fun starts at just $51.99, plus other great offers in store. Visit your Sea-Doo dealer today.
Get your new Sea-Doo today at Hidden Trails Motorsports.
Pro Watercross is brought to you by Hidden Trails Motorsports, Sea-Doo, Jet Lift, Shark Energy, Reno, Tahoe, USA, and the City of Sparks. Visit RenoTahoe.com. And by these fine sponsors.
Welcome back. You are watching the Hidden Trails Sea-Doo Pro Watercross National Tour presented by Jet Lift. The moment that we have been waiting for. Everybody's geared up and ready. Let's find out who's going to win the final motos and take the overalls for the weekend.
In the final moto for the Pro-Am Runabout box stock class, it was a tight one off the start. Troy Snyder pulls the hole shot and early lead. But here comes Dustin Farthing on a mission, taking the outside split. And before you know it, Farthing passes Snyder for first and doesn't look back. Tim Ducat on a Sea-Doo moves up to second, while Big D, Dustin Farthing, comes across the finish line in first, followed by Tim Ducat in second and Troy Snyder in third.
This is the first time I've ever rode stock class. The Open class, you kind of go as fast as you can to the buoy, and then you let off, where the stock class, you just kind of sweep everything and you try to keep your momentum up. The ski works really well for me. Sea-Doo's got an unbelievable ski. The hull's amazing, and it handles perfect. So for me, it really fits my riding style.
The Sport GP class is ready, and they're off. Kelly Smith takes a little roost off the line in third, while Sam Nemi pulls the hole shot and early lead. Back on board with Kelly Smith, as he seems to ingest a little water, battling for second, but can't seem to catch Denny Janeway from Redding, California on a Sea-Doo. No stopping, slamming Sam Nemi as he took the win and overall for the weekend, followed by Denny Janeway in second and Kelly Smith in third.
I was really worried about elevation, thinking that it'd be, different for me. Didn't really affect me, which felt great. Beautiful sight. I mean, the place is gorgeous, and the event was phenomenal. Put on a great event, so very, very happy to be here and can't wait till next weekend.
The Pro-Am Runabout GP class is off the line, and there's no letting off. Dustin Farthing pulls the hole shot and early lead, followed by Trey Frame and 116X Tim Neff. Tim Ducat rides a solid fourth, trying to catch a podium, but there's no stopping Big D, Dustin Farthing, as he went undefeated in all three motos.
The ski works really well for me. Sea-Doo's got an unbelievable ski. The hull's amazing. They've always given me everything I needed, so it's awesome.
The ski GP class is off, and 0 to 60, just like that. Pete Zernick is in third, coming off the line, and ooh, he goes down. Dustin Matsuris takes over third, but it was Tyrone Matsuris out front, and with the hole shot, followed by Brock Austin. Tyrone gets out front early, followed by Austin and Dustin Matsuris. Tyrone rides to an easy finish and takes home the overall.
Any one of us win, we win. We're happy for our team as long as one of us is on top. And it was awesome. It just felt like being at home and putting in our practice laps.
Well, that's it for round number 3 right here in Sparks, Nevada. Join us next time in St. George, Utah for round number 4. To keep up to date with Pro Watercross, just go to prowatercross.com or join us on Facebook. I want to thank all of our sponsors, fans, and racers. I'm Dawn Dawson. We'll see you next time on Pro Watercross.
Join us next week as we hit the water for round 4 at Sand Hollow State Park, outside of St. George, Utah, for the Red Desert Championship. All that and more next week on Pro Watercross.